Welcome to day 14 of our January challenge 2020, and we are carrying on with our gentle look at the Seal Lullaby arranged by Lauren Scott. And we're going to go straight into today's part, which starts with a lead-in quaver into 44. So I'll play that for you. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play yesterday's into today as well, because that was actually an answering phrase to what we were doing yesterday. So just so that you can hear it, this is from yesterday. I hope you can hear how that just led beautifully into today's learning. So let's start. We'll start today with the right hand. G going up to C, G, C, just 2 and 1. Okay, and actually because there's not much else happening there, I'm going to add my left hand in straight away. It's on an A octave with the 5th in the middle. So what should we do? Aim with our thumb. Aim with my thumb for the A below middle C. Allow my octave to reach out and my finger 2 to fall onto the E. Okay, so I'm going to play the G in my right hand, and then as I land on the C, that's when my left hand's going to join in and go boom, ba, D, heading upwards. Okay, so I will count us in. We're coming in after beat 3. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, let's do that one more time. Hands on the same notes. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, super. Top hand, you've just played your C with your thumb. We'll come off after that, it's a nice long note, but stay nearby because you're going to go back onto that C with your thumb, and finger 2 is going to be right next to it on the B. We play B, and then I'm going to reach down with finger 3 to my E and finger 4 to the D. I'm going to play that thumb, then I'm going to play the E, and then I'm going to put my thumb on the E and finish with that thumb on its own there. Okay, so we just put that together again. So B and C initially, 2, 1. We play finger 2. We reach with 3 and 4 onto the E and the D. That's the 2 clears between those colours. Play the red. We play finger 3. Put our thumb onto the E and finish with that thumb. Okay, let's see if we can do that in time now. So put the B and the C on, and I will count you in. You're going to come in after 1 and 2 and. Okay, so B and C ready. Thinking about reaching down there. You can even practice that move. Take your B off and move your 3 and 4. Go back to that B, move your 3 and 4. Okay, so we'll start again with the B. Here's our count. 1 and 2 and. Okay, one more time doing that. See if you can get that thumb on at the end there. And when we do a thumb, by the time we've finished, our thumb is on its own. But if you've got a lovely closed hand and you've got room in there for your thumb to move, then you can get a good sound. So on that B and C again, ready? 1 and 2 and. Lovely, okay. We're going to add the left hand under that. So if you put your B, C back on, left hand is going to come in with a G and a B. That's just inside your colours. So 1 below the red, 1 above the black. And that's going to land with your finger 3 on the E when you play that finger 3. Okay, and so we'll try that. Give us a count in again. Ready? 1 and 2 and. Together. Nice chord. Let's try that again. So G and B in the left, B and C in the right. Ready? 1 and 2 and. That's it, and don't forget to play place down there, okay? Let's put those two little bits together. So we had G, C, bit of time, and we go back onto that B, C. Okay, in the left we had the octave A, so reach with your thumb, open it out. And then from that last note was on the A, you just move outward one inside those colours to do the G and B. Okay, so here we go. Here's our count. We're going to go from the G, C, so we'll come in after beat 3. Ready? 1 and 2 and 3. Ready in the top. Ready. Okay, so it's being able to think about what are we getting ready next. So we do that G, C, we can get our B finger ready even if we don't maybe get the thumb on just yet. And our left hand, as soon as we've played that A, we can be moving to those next strings either side of it because they haven't just been played, so they're not particularly reverberating, okay? So G, C again, left hand on the A octave with the E in the middle. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. And that's coming. Let's try it one more time. G, C in the top hand, A octave with the E in the left. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, brilliant, we'll move on. So you just finished with your thumb on that E in the right hand. We're going to now swap to put a finger 2 on that E and thumb on the G, so you're either side of the black. Just looking at the top hand right now. We play that finger 2, and before we play the thumb, we're going to open our hand up again with 3 and 4, all the way down to a 3 on the A, 4 on the G. So the G is an octave away, but the 3 is right next to it. We play this thumb quaver G, and then we allow our hand to come over. So it was a reach when we had the thumb on, but now the thumb's been played, our hand can travel down to be over those fingers, and we play A, G, 3, 4. Okay, so let's just try those 4 notes. So these are the last 2 quavers at the end of bar 45. Either side of the black, 2 and 1. Again, we'll walk through it, so play finger 2. Now reach out 3 and 4 onto the A and G. We're going to play our thumb. We're going to move our hand down now so that it's over those fingers. So the bulk of your hand is over those fingers. They've got somewhere to head into. We're going to play finger 3 with time, then finger 4. Okay, so let's do that now in a bit more structured time. Okay, so again, either side of the black. And again, we can practice if you just remove your 2 and put the 3 and the 4 on. Go back, have your either side of the black again, and then swap to that 3, 4. You can practice that move. Okay, so here's our counting. We're going to come in after 1 and 2 and. Ready? 1 and 2 and. So there's a nice bit of time on those last 2 notes. Let's try that again. Either side of the black. Here's our count. 1 and 2 and. Okay, now I'm going to add just the left hand that happens directly underneath that. So if you want to get your right hand back on ready, just so that's sitting there ready. The left hand is going to be on F, so you can put your thumb on the black and allow finger 2 to just fall out to the string right next to it, which is the E, 1 string lower. And they're going to play, we play the right hand E, G with that place, and then as we play the 3 and 4, play both of them heading downwards. It's a very nice sort of harmonic pattern there. So right hand either side of the black, left hand sitting on it, black, and 1 below, and it will join in when we get to that A and G in the top hand. So we play our finger 2 and then we move, we keep playing, and as we land on that A down there, we play our thumb in the left. Here we go, ready? 1 and 2 and right and together and together. Okay, again. Ready? 1 and 2 and. Good. One last time. So either side of the black in the top, on the black in the left. Ready? 1 and 2 and. Okay, so let's add that on to what we've done. We had in the right hand G, C, there we went, B reaching down, E, D, E straight into E, G, A, G. Okay, so maybe just try that right hand with me from the beginning of today, that G quaver going up to the C, and we'll do our count in, 1 and 2 and 3. And 2 and. Yeah, so it's got to keep that moving, keep that movement through. Let's try that again, just the right hand, G, C. Ready? 1 and 2 and 3. Getting ready, 2 and. Straight on, and. Lovely. Okay, and if we remind ourselves of that left hand, A octave, so aim with your thumb and open it out. And we play 4, 2, 1. Then we open out either side of that A string to the 2 clears G and B. Then we move just a little bit down, so keep our hand nearby to the thumb on the black. We play the black and down. Okay, so let's do that in time now. Our left hand opening up to the A octave. And we'll come in after 3 and. There's our count, okay? 1 and 2 and 3 and. And 3 and. And 2 and 3 and. Okay? We'll do that again. If you want to just play your left hand, I'm going to add the top hand in just so you can hear the 2 together. Here's our count. 1 and 2 and 3 and 3 and. Okay, so you can hear how the 2 interweave. Let's try it now, hands together. Okay, you've done all of this today already. It's just trusting you can keep it and put it together. Okay, G, C in the left, A, E, A in the, G, C in the right, A, E, A in the left. Here we go. Take your time, breathe and release those shoulders. 1 and 2 and 3. And. Good, one last time. G, C, A, E, A in the left. 1 and 2 and 3. And. Okay, and then we've just got a little snippet to finish, which is a double A in the left. So I would like you, if possible, to do the first A with your thumb and then switch to a finger 2 for the long A. Okay? The reason for that, we've got this repeated note. It's always lovely to swap finger on a repeated note if we can. But also, you've just been playing down here, so your thumb is just there, ready to reach for it. Okay, and then we have a nice strong finger 2 on our last note. And then leading straight from that A, the right hand, we're going to use 4 fingers for this. We want 4 and 3 on B and C, so 3 is on the red C. 2 on the E, so gap away, and then thumb reaching up to the A. Okay, so you have B, C, E, A. And before you play that, we also are going to put this double A in front of it in the left hand, because it goes A, B, C, E, A, or left, left, right, 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 right. And they belong all together, so I want you to put that together. Now notice how my thumb in my left hand, which is on the string right next to my right hand string, is nice and high. It's away from where those fingers are, more or less level with my right hand thumb. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to give us a count in, and we'll come in after 3, and we go left, left, and then we just walk up through those fingers there. If you can, try and have a bit of a curve on that 4th finger, because that's the one you want to start with, to help you think about leading it into the hand. Here's our count. 1 and 2 and 3. A. Okay, let's give that another go. So top hand was B, C, E, A. Left hand is thumb on the A down there, swapping to a 2. Okay, here we go. Here's our count. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so if we add that on the end of what's happened before, let's just add it to the bit that happened just before. So going back to the end of bar 45, where we went E, G, A, G, like that. Okay, and as we played those 2 lower notes, the left hand played F and E, and then we go. Okay, so let's all do that together, starting on the E, G, A, G, starting on that section there in the top hand, so either side of the black. Left hand sitting ready with thumb on the black, finger 2, just 1 note lower. So without even looking where it goes, I'm just going to allow my finger to fall out. Here we go, after 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and. And. Getting ready. Okay, how did you do getting ready with those 4 notes in that right hand? The trick to be able to get there in time and it not to be a worry is to not think of them as a B followed by C followed by an E followed by an A, which is a lot of processing, but to be comfortable with that shape and just practice opening your hand out to those 4 strings there. I'm just going to move my head so the light's better on my hand. They're unusual combination of strings, but practice opening your hand out. Can you close it up and then reopen it so that you can just go boof, all 4 fingers on at the same time, rather than it being this, 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 oh, and it's meant to be that too, which can feel worrisome. Okay, so let's try it again from the either side of the black. E, G, A, G, that section there. Our left hand's got its thumb on the black down there. Okay, and then I'm going to maybe say the word boof to help remind you to try and place all those fingers together in the top hand. Here we go. 1 and 2 and. And. Ready, boof. Okay, and notice how my boof, it happened at the end of the previous bar. I didn't wait until I was ready, or until it was needed to put it on. I got it ready a little bit in advance. Okay, it's funny how a section that can look quite straightforward can take quite a long time to pull together. So let's put all of today's together, and you can always re-watch or practice through it obviously yourself as well. So G to C in the thumb, A, E, A in the left, and here's our counting. 1 and 2 and 3. And. Get ready to boof. Okay, let's give that another go, and if you want to just do one hand or the other for now, that's okay. Here's our starting position again, G to C in the top hand, the octave A in the left, and you can aim with your thumb. Nice elbows, release your shoulders, maybe even smile. 1 and 2 and 3. And. Okay, and I'll do it one last time. I'm going to make a bit more of the dynamics this time as well. We actually start quite loud as we get in this piece, mezzo forte, and then we diminuendo down a little bit. So I'm just going to try and make a bit more of that as well this time. Okay, beginning of this section, here's our count. 1 and 2 and 3. And I'm going to get quieter. Brilliant. And notice when I get quieter, I'm still bending in really well. I'm still making sure that that all happens so that the quality of the notes still ring through. I'm just not putting as much grr behind the pluck in the first place. Okay, to finish today, and you may not do this now, but you might come back to it a little later on today, I am going to play from bar 40 through to this point. Okay, so just put yesterday and today together. So F, G, A up to D in the top hand, D leaping to F in the left. Okay. After a count of 3, a full bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Okay, take it away, enjoy, and I'll see you tomorrow. Well done.